Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Dengan izin Ya Arif, prosiding pendengaran penerimaan masuk, Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya pada hari ini 10 Disember 2020 dijalankan secara sidang video Zoom atas persetujuan semua pihak berikutan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan Bersyarat PKPB. Hakim yang bersidang pada hari ini adalah Yang Arif Dato Ahmad Kamal bin Muhammad Shahid, Hakim Mahkamah Tinggi Bahagian Kuasa-Kuasa Khas BKK 1. Saya ingin mengingatkan semua supaya kekal di kedudukan masing-masing dan tidak menutup video walaupun setelah selesai giliran. Dipohon wakil-wakil yang hadir pada hari ini bagi pihak Jabatan Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur Selangor untuk memperkenalkan diri.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Syahmin Amizah binti Abu Bakar, Peguam Kanan Persekutuan, hadir pada hari ini bagi mewakili pihak Jabatan Peguam Negara Yang Arif.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya S. Mala mewakili Majlis Peguam Malaysia.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Narinda Singh mewakili Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur.
Terima kasih. Seterusnya, saya akan memanggil nombor petisyen. Apabila petisyen dipanggil, pempetisyen diminta berdiri dan memperkenalkan diri. Kemudian peguam pengusul atau mover akan membacakan latar belakang. Pempetisyen pertama, WA18-2601-2020.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Lim Hishen, pempetisyen pertama.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Jamie Wong Siu Min, hadir bagi pihak pempetisyen ini. Dan rakan-rakan bijaksana saya daripada badan-badan yang berkenaan yang telah diperkenalkan sebelum ini. Saya pohon untuk meneruskan prosiding ini dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Dibenarkan.
Much obliged, my lord. Your petitioner is the youngest child in the family, born on the 21st day of August 1996 and was raised in Sungai Petani, Kedah. From my brief meeting with her, I can safely say that she has a colorful personality and she's probably one of the most adventurous young persons I've met. Your petitioner received her primary education at SJKC Sinmin A and completed her secondary education at SMJK Sinmin. This was followed by her pre-university education in Perlis Matriculation College. Your petitioner then read law at University of Malaya and graduated in 2019. Here's where it gets interesting. Before she began her pupillage, your petitioner wanted to explore the world by taking up a work and travel program. She spent 3 months in the United States, where she had worked in a theme park located in the outskirts of Washington, D.C. Enough said, she has enjoyed her time thoroughly there, exposed to cultures and societies which are very different from our own. Earlier this year, your petitioner commenced a pupillage at Dennis, Nick and Wong, where she's exposed to the works in civil and corporate litigation. My lord, on this day, your petitioner would like to express her utmost gratitude to the best parents in the world, Mr. Lim Sui Im and Madam Lee Siu Nai. Without their unwavering support and sacrifices, she wouldn't be who she is today. To her loving siblings as well, Lim Yi Yin and Lim Yong Ki, who have always been there for her and to pamper her, the privilege of the youngest child in the family. I believe that all of her family members are watching this session on YouTube, I think. Your petitioner would like to also record her appreciation to her pupil master, Mr. Rajvinder Singh, for his guidance throughout her pupillage at the firm. Your petitioner would also like to especially thank Dato Wong Ren Yen and Mr. Goit Ken Wayne, who have taught her the art of advocacy and also shown her the practical side of the legal practice. Your petitioner is grateful to have Mr. Dennis, Mr. Vincent, Mr. Asmil, Muhilan, Marcus, Kari, Stephen, who would always be ready to guide her in times of need. We would also like to mention her fellow pupils at Dennis, Nick, and Wong, Amanda and Sarah, for their ever-ready support and love. Not to forget the firm's secretary, Ms. Puvana, whose work is superb according to your petitioner. I've been instructed, my lord, to give your petitioner special thanks to Ms. Emily Wong Lee Yen, who has kindly taken on the role of a mentor and a pseudo-sister to the petitioner. In her own words, Miss Emily has helped turn a blank sheet of paper into a beautiful drawing. On top of guiding her at work, Miss Emily has also shared valuable life lessons with your petitioner. Your petitioner is truly indebted to her wisdom and kindness. Your petitioner vows to make her proud one day. My lord, your petitioner is certainly grateful and relieved that I actually turned up today. So welcome. There are important people in her life which your petitioner cannot have without saying, leave out on this special occasion. And I shall mention their names. Her close friends, Sherlyn, Yan Shuang, and Guan Long and Suwen. Her best friends in high school, Kwek, Kai Ting, Vivian, Vern, Chiaki, Zhi Ying, and Be. Her law comrades, Su, Winnie, Ziyi, Jiajeng, and Angeline. Her buddies in the law faculty at UM, Shu Ping, Xing Ro, Yan Jun, Jen, and Jake. The Uptown Girls, Shi Ting, Bela, and Jazz. The Friday and her church members. My lord, I believe that the course papers are in order and that my learned friends from the Attorney General Chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee, respectively, have no objections to this petition. I therefore pray that the petitioner be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court in Malaya.
Jabatan Peguam Negara tiada bantahan, Ya Arif.
Majlis Peguam Malaysia tidak ada sebarang bantahan, Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan, Yang Arif.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profesi Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Lim Yi Shen untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Obliged, my lord. I now seek this honorable court's leave for the petitioner to self-roll.
Dibenarkan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Sama-sama.
Petisyen kedua WA18-3401-2020.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Chu Hong Seng hadir bagi pihak Pempetisyen yang bernama Lo Yi Ling pada hari ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang mewakili yang berbahagian Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur seperti mana yang diperkenalkan sebentar tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya dengan ini memohon kebenaran mahkamah untuk meneruskan prosiding ini di dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Dibenarkan.
Much obliged, my lord. May it please the court, allow me to introduce the petitioner, Lo Yi Ling. The petitioner was born on 6th of February 1994. She had her primary school education in SJKC Taman Konot before she continued her secondary education in SMK Taman Konot. Upon completion of her secondary education, the petitioner decided to pursue A-level in Brickfield Asia College and subsequently enrolled in Bachelor of Law from University of Hull in 2016. The petitioner then pursued and obtained her certificate in legal practice from the qualifying board and commenced her pupillage in Masa, Azim Tunku Farid and Wong under the tutelage of Mr. Edmund Liu Yin Chiang. My Lord, on this day of admission, the petitioner would like to first and foremost express her utmost gratitude to her parents, Mr. Edwin Loh Chikong and Madam Chua Weng Mei, for their unwavering support and sacrifice that they have made is who she is today. The petitioner owes it all to her parents, who are her absolute tower of strength, without whom she would not have been able to achieve any of the milestones in life. The petitioner wishes to say that she is highly blessed and to have such amazing parents and grateful for all the efforts, guidance, and support they have given to her. The petitioner also wishes to thank her siblings, Ms. Lo Yi, Mr. Lo Yong On, and Ms. Lo Yi Yang, who have been there for her since forever, for their unconditional yet annoying love and gesture that supported her throughout this journey. To her boyfriend, Mr. Ui Zhuang Hong, who has been by her side for a decade until now. The petitioner are grateful that their hard work has paid off and they are both admitted as advocate and solicitor of High Court of Malaya. The petitioner would like to thank Mr. Ui for his love, affection, patience, and encouragement, and hope that he can continue being a constant in her life. The petitioner would also like to extend her gratitude to her friends, who she has met in primary school, high school, college, university, and law firm she worked in and the Legal Aid Center, for giving her support, motivation along this challenging journey, and for not giving up on her, and believing that she can be who she is today. They have been instrumental in the petitioner achievements. Of course, the petitioner would like to show her gratitude for having the privilege to complete her pupillage in the chamber of Mr. Edmund Liu. The petitioner is eternally grateful for the guidance, invaluable advices, and opportunity given by Mr. Edmund, Mr. Balakumar, Mr. Anantaraja, Ms. Chitra, and Mr. Vinod throughout her 9-month pupillage in Azim Tunku Farid and Wong. The petitioner also expressed her thanks to her pupil mates who made her pupillage period so fruitful and unforgettable, to senior and staff in ATFW who have been so supportive and helpful during the period of her pupillage. My Lord, it is actually my honor to move Ms. Loh today because Madam Chua, the mother of the petitioner, is actually my ex-colleague and a clerk in my previous law firm. She has taught me a lot during my practice, especially in convincing matter, and I'm grateful to give the chance to move her daughter. My Lord, I believe the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court, and I believe the petitioner cause papers are in order and that my learned friend from the AG Chamber, the Bar Council, and the KL Bar Committee respectively have no objection to this motion. Therefore, I pray that the petitioner to be admitted and enrolled as advocate and solicitor of High Court Malaya.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profesion Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Lo Yi Ling untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Much obliged, Yang Arif. Yang Arif, saya dengan ini memohon bahawa Pempetisyen dibenarkan untuk menjubahkan dirinya sendiri, Yang Arif.
Dibenarkan.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif. Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Sama-sama.
Petisyen ketiga WA18 66004/2019.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Chong Fan Cheng, Pempetisyen ketiga untuk hari ini.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Ko Jing Han, mewakili Pempetisyen Chong Fan Cheng. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang mewakili yang berbahagia Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah pun diperkenalkan sebelum ini. Yang Arif, saya mohon izin untuk teruskan hujahan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Dibenarkan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. My Lord, may I introduce the petitioner Chong Fan Cheng. The petitioner was born in a small village in Chemor, Perak, and is the eldest child of Mr. Chong Keng Tong and Madam Law Yet Oi. The petitioner's childhood dream was to be a pilot, a handsome one, flying iron birds and carrying lovely passengers over the world. However, a minor car accident had changed the petitioner's mind in his entirety, and since that, the petitioner aimed to be a lawyer, knowledgeable and noble one. Motivated by his desire to obtain legal knowledge, the petitioner decided to pursue a law degree. The petitioner read law at the University of Liverpool, where he graduated with a second-class honours in the year of 2017 and was duly conferred the Certificate of Legal Practice in 2018. Thereafter, your petitioner commenced his pupillage in Mrs. Tan Norizan and Associates under the tutelage of my learned friend, Mr. Tang Kia Chun. Along with the learning through the 9 months of pupillage, the petitioner realized that Rome was not built in a day. It takes a lot of hard work and sweat to be able to set foot in this noble profession. Today, the petitioner wishes to take this opportunity to express his gratitude to his parents, family members, and his girlfriend who had helped him throughout the journey. The petitioner would like to thank especially his pupil master, Mr. Tang Kia Chun, for providing him with great opportunities and guidance throughout his pupillage, and for enabling him to see the duty and responsibility of commencing practice. Lastly, the petitioner would like to thank all his colleagues at Mrs. Tan Norizan and Associates for their patient guidance and assistance. My Lord, I believe the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor. I believe all the petitioner's papers are in order and that my learned friend from the Attorney General's Chamber, the Bar Council and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee respectively have no objection to this motion. And I humbly pray for the petitioner Chong Fan Cheng to be admitted as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profesyen Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Chong Fan Cheng untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. May I seek leave from the court, from this honourable court, for the petitioner to self-robe?
Okay, dibenarkan.
Satu dah. Sorry. Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Sama-sama.
Petisyen keempat WA18 1558/09/2019.
Izin Yang Arif, saya Razia binti Ibrahim Babu, petisyen keempat.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, Saya David Chang, Peguam pengusul hadir pada hari ini bagi pihak Pempetisyen Razia binti Ibrahim Babu. Sama-sama saya adalah rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili yang berbahagia Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Negeri Selangor yang telah pun diperkenalkan kepada Yang Arif awal tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya ingin memohon kebenaran untuk meneruskan prosiding dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Okey, dibenarkan.
My Lord, a brief background about the petitioner. The petitioner was born in Kuala Lumpur on the 18th February 1995 and is the youngest child of Mrs. Sharibah binti Bibi binti Sahul Hamid. She completed her primary education in Sekolah Yaya Awal Johor Bahru and Sekolah St. Joseph Convent Sentul, and her secondary education in Senior Methodist Girls School in Kuala Lumpur, and then continued her sixth form in Methodist Boys Secondary School in Kuala Lumpur. At school, your petitioner was a head of department in the prefectorial ward and participated in various clubs and societies. As much as the petitioner excelled in studies, she was also highly active in sports and extracurricular activities, where she had represented the school in academic-based competitions and sports tournaments. After completing her STPM and while waiting to start her studies for a degree in law, your petitioner attended and completed a 7-month diploma course in tailoring and fashion designing in Indian Training Center in Gombak. Your petitioner enriched herself with this additional skill to help her mother, who is a full-time home-based tailor, and to contribute to her family's income. Your petitioner read law in International Islamic University Malaysia and was conferred a second-class honours degree in 2019. Upon obtaining her Bachelor of Law degree, your petitioner commenced the pupillage in Masa's Kendaya Partnership under the tutelage of Mr. Ashok Kendaya Shanmuganathan. My Lord, as a person with hearing disability, the journey from primary education to where the petitioner is today was never a piece of cake. But nothing has stopped or discouraged your petitioner from achieving her goals. It's always been your petitioner's ambition to be a lawyer, and she accepted all the challenges encountered in the journey, which made your petitioner only stronger and bolder. On this memorable day, your petitioner seizes this opportunity to record her greatest appreciation to her mother for bringing out the best in her, and proudly attributes all her achievements today to her mother's love, encouragement, support, and sacrifices. Perseverance of a strong single mother has taught your petitioner valuable lessons in life and adds to her determination to succeed. It has been the wish of your petitioner's mother for the petitioner to become a teacher. And even during her law degree, mother had encouraged the petitioner to become a lecturer upon graduating. Notwithstanding that, petitioner's mother continued to give endless encouragement and moral support in every step that the petitioner has taken towards achieving her ambition. Your petitioner would also like to express her thanks to her sisters and brother for their constant support, both financially and emotionally, as they always advise the petitioner to work harder and never lose hope in the process of achieving her passion. The petitioner would like to express her deepest gratitude to her master, Mr. Ashok Kendaya, for all his guidance and advice given by him throughout the pupillage. It was indeed A great experience for the petitioner to have worked with Mr. Ashok Kandaya, for he was not merely a master but a great teacher too. The petitioner appreciates the master's dedication in producing good lawyers and who ensures that his pupils are learning effectively throughout pupillage and not just work for salary. As he often tells your petitioner, do not assume things and do not say, I don't know. Read, learn. When you go out of this office, you must be able to be employed by any firm. Petitioner feels blessed to have been given the opportunity to read in the chambers of Mr. Ashok Kandaya, where she had colleagues who were like family to her, continuously guided and played an important role in molding the petitioner to become a good lawyer. Petitioner expresses special thanks to all colleagues and partners in Masa's Kandaya partnership for the guidance and help, and also for their kindness, understanding, and patience in dealing with the petitioner's hearing disability. Your petitioner extends gratitude to all teachers, lecturers, and friends throughout the various stages of education for their guidance and inspiration. Finally, the petitioner would like to thank all the judges and registrar of whom she has been given the privilege to appear before, and also to the staff and officers from Malaysian Bar and officers from the Selangor Bar for all assistance and being part of a continuing journey. My Lord, I believe that your petitioner is a fit and proper person to be part of the profession. I believe all the petitioner's papers are in order and that the relevant bodies have no objections to the cause. I humbly pray that the petitioner be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor to the High Court of Malaya.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profesyen Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Raziah binti Ibrahim Babu untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
I am much obliged, my Lord. I now seek the court's permission for the petitioner to self-robe.
Dibenarkan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Okay, sama-sama.
Petisyen kelima W18-1804-10-2019.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Yap Ai Chu, Pempetisyen kelima hari ini.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Bernard Scott. Saya adalah peguam pengusul yang mewakili Pempetisyen kelima Yap Ai Chu. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya daripada badan-badan yang berkenaan telah pun diperkenalkan terlebih awal tadi kepada Yang Arif. Saya kini mohon izin Yang Arif untuk meneruskan prosedur ini dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Okey, dibenarkan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. With your leave, my Lord, I will now introduce the petitioner. The petitioner was born on the 25th of September 1981, and she was raised in Kuala Lumpur. She is the youngest child of her beloved parents, Mr. Yap Leong Soi and Madam Su Ton Koo. I advise that you are watching these proceedings over the YouTube this afternoon. My Lord, the petitioner read law at the University of London and graduated in the year 2017. She considers herself fortunate to be offered a place to conduct her pupillage in the chambers of Messrs. David Gurubatham and Quay under the tutelage of my learned friend, Mr. Chan Tuek Singh. On this eventful day, the petitioner would like to take this opportunity to record her heartfelt appreciation to the following people who have been instrumental to her being here today. First and foremost, to both her parents who have given her their unwavering support and encouragement throughout every important stages of her life. As both her parents are educators themselves, they never cease to install in her a strong passion for learning and constantly encourages her to achieve greatness in life. She would also like to record her utmost appreciation to her master, Mr. Chan Tuek Singh, for his untiring guidance and invaluable advice, and freely sharing his experience as a lawyer, his thoughts and wisdom with her. To her colleagues in the firm of Messrs. David Gurubatham and Quay, Miss Melissa Hong Man Ching, on her continuous guidance and freely sharing her knowledge to your petitioner. She also thanks Ong Zayin, Chua Ji Ning, Rachel Lee, Hui Yi, and Jessica Lu. She says thank you to you for making her pupillage experience fun, rewarding, and unforgettable. The petitioner would also like to thank her friends Stephanie Lee Chetphon and Mandy Tan Xiaoman for being a huge part of her life, for all the advice and the wise words that have helped her to take every little step towards her big goals in life. She thanks her friends from school up to university and the fellow petitioners and members of the bar who are here today. Thank you all for sharing her joys and sorrows throughout her journey from law school until today. And she's indeed truly grateful to everyone who have made time to witness and share this joyful occasion online this afternoon. Finally, to her other half and the most important person in her life, Mr. Andy Fong Cheng On. The petitioner is truly grateful that he has always been there through her good times and bad times, and for all the sacrifices he has made for her. She thanks him and knows that mere words will never be enough. My Lord, I believe your petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor. And I believe the papers are all in order, and that my learned friends from the Attorney General's chambers, the Bar Council, and the Selangor Bar Committee have no objections. Therefore, I humbly pray that the petitioner, Yap I Chu, be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
No objection, my lord.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Permohonan Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Yap I Chu untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif. I now seek leave from my Lord for the petitioner to self-rule.
Dibenarkan.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif.
Sama-sama.
Pempetisyen ke-6 WA18-2030-12-2019.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Kabir Ram Singh Vera anak laki Kashminder Singh sebagai pempetisyen yang ke-6 pada sesi ini.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya T. Tiageswaran pengusul mewakili pempetisyen ke-6. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang mewakili Jabatan Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur adalah seperti yang telah diperkenalkan sebelum ini. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya memohon kebenaran untuk meneruskan prosiding ini dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Dibenarkan.
If it pleases you, my lord, a brief background about the petitioner. The petitioner was born on 5th of April 1995 in Petaling Jaya and is the only child of Mr. Kashminder Singh, anak laki Karam Singh, and Madam Ong Siu Lang. Your petitioner underwent his primary education and the secondary education in Damansara Jaya. The petitioner read law at the University of London via its external program, graduating in 2018 and subsequently completing the certificate in legal practice in 2019. My lord, your petitioner completed his pupillage at the esteemed Messrs. Nakis and Partners under the tutelage and guidance of his pupil master, my learned friend, Shamsul Iskandar bin Zulkifli. My lord, during my conversation with your petitioner, I gathered from your petitioner a description of what he believes an advocate solicitor should possess. In his words, he says, to grab the brass ring as an advocate and solicitor, one must possess the diligence of an auditor, the precision of a watchmaker, the elegance and finesse of a ballerino, the focus and balance of a tightrope walker, and the ability to cruise control through obstacles like a race car driver. I thought the description was rather expressive and rather interesting, Lord. My Lord, on this momentous day, it is a proud moment for the petitioner and his parents, for the petitioner is poised to become a fourth generation advocate and solicitor in his family line. The petitioner would like to convey his deepest gratitude, firstly to his parents for their unconditional love, unwavering support, and infinite guidance. For the petitioner would not be where he is in his achievements without their sacrifices. The petitioner is forever grateful and eternally indebted to them. Next, my lord, the petitioner wishes to thank his grand-uncle, Rabindra Singh, and his late auntie, a solicitor, advocate solicitor as well, Harinder Kaur, for their support and guidance. Your petitioner, my lord, would like to express his appreciation to his pupil master, my learned friend Shamsul Iskandar bin Zulkifli, for his guidance in beginning to learn the ropes, so to speak. Next, your petitioner would like to thank the associates in his team who he says are the walking shadows of his pupil master, namely Farah, Fatim, and Said. My lord, your petitioner would like to dedicate this special occasion to Bonds, who has been ever present by his side throughout his legal journey, assisting him to overcome many adversities along the way. Your petitioner would also like to thank his friends, Krish, Meow, Dylan, Peng, June, Jas, Josh, and his compatriot across the seas. Finally, my lord, your petitioner wishes to reminisce his late grandfather, who inspired him the most, better known as the fighter who battled to the last, who fought fearlessly to emancipate injustices, inspiring his fellow peers, and today the petitioner himself. The petitioner aspires and hopes that your petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I believe the papers are in order and that there are no objections from my learned friends from the relevant bodies. Therefore, I humbly pray that the petitioner be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Profesyen Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Kabir Ram Singh Veria, anak lelaki Kashminder Singh, untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
I'm obliged, my lord. Now I seek leave of this honorable court for the petitioner to self-roll.
Dibenarkan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
We are obliged, my lord.
Okay, sama-sama.
Petisyen terakhir WA 18-2176-12-2019.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Chung Sing, Pempetisyen ke-7.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Maizatul Akmal binti Daud, Peguam pengusul bagi mewakili Pempetisyen ke-7 pada hari ini, iaitu Encik Chew Hon Seng. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili yang berbahagia, Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah diperkenalkan pada awal tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya selanjutnya ingin memohon kebenaran Yang Arif untuk meneruskan hujahan saya bagi memperkenalkan sedikit latar belakang berkenaan dengan Pempetisyen ke-7 pada hari ini dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Dibenarkan.
Okey.
Dibenarkan, silakan.
Okey, terima kasih Yang Arif. The petitioner was born in Ipoh on 28 November 1984. The petitioner's first degree is not law. He obtained his first degree, i.e. Bachelor of Science, from National University of Singapore in 2008. Due to his passion in law, he enrolled himself in Bachelor of Jurisprudence, more specifically in external, from University of Malaya, and eventually was awarded a Bachelor of Jurisprudence external from University of Malaya in 2017. The petitioner subsequently completed and passed his certificate of legal practice, i.e. CLP, in 2019 in only one sitting. In December 2019, the petitioner commenced his pupillage in the chambers of Miss Lim Shin Yi at Mazes C.W. Loh and Associates, and he completed his pupillage in the month of September 2020. On this special day, the petitioner would like to take this opportunity to thank his mother, Su Lai Cheng, and family members for giving him their undivided and unwavering support. The petitioner also would also like to record his utmost appreciation for the opportunities and guidance given by his pupil master, i.e. Ms. Lim Shin Yi, Managing Partner of Masa C.W. Loh and Associates, Mr. Loh Chang Wu, and all the lawyers and staff of Masa C.W. Loh and Associates. My Lord, I verily believe that this petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I also verily believe that all the course papers are in order, and my learned friend from the Attorney General's Chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Community respectively have no objection to this petition. Accordingly, I humbly pray that this honorable court grants an order to the petitioner, Chiu Hon Seng, be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya.
Ada bantahan Yang Arif?
Tiada bantahan Yang Arif.
No objection, my lord.
Dengan kuasa yang diberikan kepada saya di bawah Akta Permohonan Undang-Undang 1976, Mahkamah dengan ini menerima masuk Chiu Hun Seng untuk didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. Saya dengan itu memohon kebenaran kepada Yang Arif untuk membenarkan Pempetisyen Chiu Hon Seng untuk menyarungkan jubah beliau sendiri.
Dibenarkan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Sama-sama.
Semua 7 petisyen telah selesai. Terima kasih kepada semua wakil 3 badan berkenaan dan peguam pengusul, dan tahniah kepada semua pempetisyen yang telah didaftarai sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Seterusnya, ucapan Yang Arif Hakim.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera dan selamat petang. Saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada wakil-wakil daripada yang berbahagia Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia, Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur dan Selangor, dan peguam-peguam pengusul yang telah sudi hadir di majlis perbicaraan petisyen penerimaan masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara di Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya yang ditetapkan di hadapan saya pada petang ini secara dalam talian melalui sidang video yang disiarkan secara langsung. Tidak lupa juga saya ingin ucapkan syabas dan tahniah kepada tenaga-tenaga pengajar, masters dan firma-firma Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara yang telah berjaya mendidik dan membimbing pempetisyen sehingga menjadi peguam pada petang ini. Lim Yishen, Lau Yileng, Chung Fan Cheng, Raziah binti Ibrahim Babu, Yap Aichu, Kabir Ram Singh Veria, anak lelaki Kashminder Singh, dan Chiu Hun Seng. Kepada tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, saya ingin ucapkan syabas dan tahniah kerana baru sebentar tadi telah diterima masuk dan didaftarkan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara di Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, kita semua sedia maklum bahawa sebelum ini kita pernah melihat acara sukan Olimpik, perlawanan bola sepak Piala Dunia, perlawanan badminton All England dan lain-lain acara dan peristiwa dunia disiarkan secara langsung. Tetapi pada petang ini, pembicaraan petisyen penerimaan masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara di Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya juga dibuat secara langsung live daripada YouTube yang juga dapat ditonton oleh seluruh pelosok dunia. Bagi semua pempetisyen, anda adalah di antara kelompok ataupun batch yang terawal yang telah diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara di Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya secara norma baru dalam talian melalui sidang video yang disiarkan secara langsung. Saya percaya juga bagi peguam-peguam pengusul yang pertama kali hadir untuk mengusul Peguam Bela dan Peguam Pempetisyen dan Pempetisyen tadi di dalam pembicaraan petisyen penerimaan masuk Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara pada petang ini juga. Ini juga adalah merupakan pengalaman baru bagi anda semua. Harus diingat bahawa ini bukan saja melakar sejarah bagi kejayaan tuan-tuan dan perempuan sebagai peguam, tetapi juga ianya juga telah melakar hari ini dalam sejarah bagi sejarah kehakiman dan perundangan negara. Kerana inilah julung-julung kalinya pembicaraan penerimaan masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara di Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya diadakan secara dalam talian melalui sidang video yang disiarkan secara langsung oleh Badan Kehakiman Malaysia. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian, izinkan saya untuk memberi sepatah dua kata bagi meraihkan majlis kita yang berbahagia pada petang ini. May I take this opportunity again to congratulate you on your admission as advocates and solicitors of the High Court of Malaya. I'm sure each and every one of you feel so relieved that the whole ceremony is over and that you have been robed to mark your admission into this noble profession. Today is a momentous day for all of you. It marks not the end of your privilege, but rather the beginning of your professional life as a lawyer. This is a very special and privileged moment in the life of any new lawyer. Today is the beginning of a whole vista of opportunities in this honorable profession, a profession which carries with it rights involving heavy obligations and empowering responsibilities. The success you have achieved in being admitted to the High Court of Malaya is not yours alone. A special tribute must be given to your families, particularly your parents, who in one way or another, be it financially or otherwise, supported you and gave you their succor as you endeavored to become a lawyer. It may be fair to say your achievements are in some ways their achievements. Please take this opportunity after this ceremony to thank them for their support and their patience. Ladies and gentlemen, the bar is a demanding profession. In order to achieve success, apart from ability, strong determination and firm commitment are required. 2 years of hard and dedicated work, you have achieved this milestone in your life. This is only the beginning, and there is a lot more to explore and acquire before you can call yourself a successful lawyer. As advocates and solicitors, you have a crucial role to play in maintaining the highest professional standards and in shaping the future of the Malaysian bar. It is the duty of the bar and the judiciary to uphold the rule of law, strive not only to be a good lawyer, but an outstanding one. On that note, let me conclude by congratulating all of you on your admission to the bar. I wish you every success in your chosen career and happiness. Stay home, stay safe. Kita jaga kita. Jangan leka dan alpa. Kita teguh, kita menang. Sekian, terima kasih. Court is now adjourned.
Court bangun.